Hey, peace and blessings, family. It's Nero here. And in this video today, I want to talk with you guys about the moon in Leo, continuing talking about the moon signs on my channel. And along with talking about the moon in Leo, we are going to talk about why the sign Leo itself is important without putting anything else on it, like, which planets may be in it, and all that other stuff. So, yeah. Now, with that being said, let's get right into it. So, for the moon in Leo, the planet moon in Leo. Well, if you watch my channel, you already know what the moon represents. And if you don't, you learn something new every day. The moon represents, our emotions and feelings, how we react and respond to the world that we're in, things that we instinctively do, things which we're already familiar with at an unconscious and subconscious level, in a nutshell. And now you place this in Leo, Leo being the sign of creativity, passion, radiance, solar energy, things like that, because Leo's ruled by the sun. You put the moon in Leo, and you get individuals who I like to call, what word could I use? People who just have you could say people have a flair for the dramatic, but I just say these people are they are just naturally radiant and passionate individuals, really. But let's get into it and not get too lost in trying to give titles and labels and shit. So yeah, if you're a person who has a moon in Leo, Leo moon, or knows anybody with this placement, then you'll know that these are individuals who, are fulfilled, and, get emotional nourishment and are nurtured by, their creativity, the things that they're passionate about, things that are, nearest and dearest to their hearts, things like that, the things that they like to indulge in and have fun and games with, in a nutshell. So, when talking about the moon in Leo, if you're familiar with astrology, you already know that the sign Leo is associated with the fifth house, and that the ruler of the sign Leo is the sun. So when you take that into account, you can actually twist things, take them out of boxes a little bit, and interchange it, because there is a triplicity that goes on with the house, the planet, and the sign. So yeah, we do that, and when we talk about the moon in Leo, we can talk about the moon conjunct your sun, or the moon in your fifth house. So let's get into that. So what similarity does the moon in the fifth house have with the moon in Leo? If your moon is in the fifth house, you're a person whose emotions and feelings are, focused on things dealing with your creativity, what you're passionate about, the things that are nearest and dearest to your heart, the things that, give you pleasure, things that, give you fun, your romantic affairs, things like that. So there you go, just like that. And if it is the moon conjunct sun, you are a person whose emotional nature, is conjoined and, in a partnership and paired up with the things that you seek and the things that you want to express and what you want to create, because that's what the sun, represents, what we like to create, what it is that we are consciously aware of, where we want to go. So, yeah, that's that triplicity in a nutshell. And honestly, that can, it could just end it here, but I want to keep on going. So, now, why is the sign... No, let me stop for a second. Now, okay, about the placement of the moon in Leo. What makes this a good placement? This is a good placement because this gives people who are already naturally, this will give people who are already naturally intuitive and, self-aware, self-conscious, self-loving individuals. Now, that's really the best way to put it. They already know what they want. All they simply got to do is express it whenever something comes up for them. Much like any fire moon, but especially, the moon in Leo, if you ask me. Now, there's only really one bad thing about this placement, and it's just like the sun in Leo, because whether it's the sun or moon, it's still in the, it's still Leo, and it's still going to deal with the same energy, regardless of whether it's internal or external. So the one main thing to watch out for is becoming too fixated on their own feelings and the things that they want to express, and more so in the sense of, more so in the sense of whether you're Leo moon or sun, Leo moon or Leo sun. You don't want to let yourself get too wrapped up in your own creativity and your own passion to the point where, you become disconnected from those outside of you for a lot of reasons, which, us who are already self-limited individuals are already aware of. So I won't get into that. If you're somebody who loves yourselves and have had attacks from the outside, or haven't, and just blocked yourself out because you don't want to open up again, you know what I'm getting into, so I'm not going to waste my time on that. But yeah, that's like the main thing to watch out for. Don't, still be open to that criticism, still be open to like feedback, because that feedback that you fear and may not want to have, be given to you may actually be something that helps you improve the things that you are passionate about and want to create and, like to sustain for yourself and your passions, if that made any sense. But yeah, and just like the Leo sun, you could probably learn the best from with the Leo moon, you're probably somebody who can learn best from an Aquarius moon, because their emotional nature, consists of, belonging to a group or an organization, a social circle, and being a part of, an organization that will fight for a greater cause, being a service to the whole, the collective, humanitarian. And then, with that just means, and somebody's about to come here and start dribbling, so hurry up and get this over with. But yeah, just, be open, not only be open to the feedback that people will give you with their, not only be open to the feedback that people will give to you, but make sure that's constructive feedback. But also, trying to think, what it is that you do nurture, and that it is nearest and dearest to your heart. Also, let that also, like the Leo sun, be open about that creativity to the collective so that they can be inspired, and want to be who they want to be as well, just like yourself. But yeah, so that's how I'm gonna do it. But yeah, as you can see, we got. Yeah, I'm on the phone. Don't worry, you're good. You can keep playing. You're good. But yeah, so that's my take on all of this. And like I always say, if you guys liked it, feel free to give a like, and also enjoy. But yeah, but more so importantly, like I'll say in this video, if you got any feedback, constructive criticism that you want to add, go ahead and do that, and I will gladly expand upon that and improve these videos better for you guys. Now, that being said, I love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.